This is Middletown. It's my hometown. It's also where... Welcome to the main hall of the Crayon.
Well, it's that time now! Time to commence our tour! Welcome to the fabulous Crayon Factory! I, the Crayon Factory guard, will be your guide. On your way in, you had a chance to view our happy story. If you want to see the story again, just use the remote control to move your crayon cursor to the mural on the wall and press an action button. But if you want to work at the Crayon Factory, just move your crayon down the hall to the factory doors and click to go inside. Fill out your time card and clock in. When you're on the factory floor, try not to interrupt any of our workers. After all, Mr. Monday's pretty thoughtful, and Mr. Tuesday's tremendously busy, and Mrs. Wednesday works so hard, while Miss Thursday is always spinning, and Mr. Friday is so careful. But to find out what you can do, just move your crayon around until it flashes. When it does, you found some work you can help with. Only here, work is more like, well, fun. You can match colors, or repair gears, or separate out the wrong colors, or, well, that's a secret. You can work at quality control, or fix pipes. There's so much you can do. I guess I'm getting pretty excited for a robot. And any time you see one of these handbooks down on the control bar, you can get important information to help you do a better job. But here's the best thing of all. You can mix colors and make your very own crayons. Then you can head to the coloring station and find our story again. But this time, you'll need to color it. So use the crayons we've already made or the ones you've made yourself. Pick the color you want by pressing an action button. Then fill in any area with that color by pressing again. You can recolor all of the story or part of it. And after you color the story, press play to watch it with the colors you've picked. While you're here, we'll keep track of how much time you've spent and what you've done. Do a lot, and you'll be declared Factory Expert. Or do a little. The choice is yours. The sky's the limit, and the tour is over. Next tour, anytime.
too.
Or perhaps you might consider a more extreme. Everyone has played Cluedo. But have you ever wondered who was murdered and why?
Tell me why I shouldn't use this now, Buddy.
Because the shelves are all blank, my dear. Now, one of the world's most successful board games has been combined with CDI digital video to bring you the full story of what really happened at Arlington Hall.
Don't touch it! I didn't want to kill the old boy, just shock him into the real world again.
I don't scare easily, Mustard. And you know I won't be intimidated in my own house.
No, Buddy. You beware.
But someone was pushed a little too far. Because poor Mr. Body went to his reward a bit sooner than he expected. Cluedo. Will someone be murdered in your house this autumn?
Absolute madness, the whole thing. Absolute madness, the whole thing.
Hilfe beim Navigieren gibt Ihnen ein über jeder Kompassrose versteckter Pinguin. Es hört sich alles viel komplizierter an, als es ist. Probieren Sie einfach alles aus. Durch falsche Eingaben können Sie weder diese CDI noch das Gerät beschädigen. Wir wünschen Ihnen nun viel Spaß bei Ihren persönlichen Expeditionen auf dem unbekannten Kontinent.
4 Kapitel machen die Geschichte des Kontinents aus. Die Träume und Vorstellungen über einen unentdeckten Kontinent, die Ära der Heimlichtuerei, die Zeiten des Robben- und Walfangs, das geophysikalische Jahr und das politische Interesse in unserer Neuzeit.
Es ist das Eis, das das Wesen der Antarktis ausmacht. Vom Rand ins Innere nimmt die Eismenge unaufhaltsam zu. Eis erzeugt neues Eis, Eis verbindet sich mit Eis, Eis ist sich selbst genug. So treffend hat Stephen Pine in seinem Buch The Ice, A Journey to Antarctica das ewige Eis um den Südpol beschrieben. Rechts oben sehen wir eine Aurora Australis über der deutschen Georg von Neumeier Station.
Tiere kommen im Meer und am Rand des Kontinents vor. Seevögel, Pinguine, Robben. Zwar ist das Südpolarmeer relativ arm an Fischen, aber reich an wirbellosen Tieren, vor allem Krill.
Die Filmaufnahmen sind die ersten, die je von Entenwalen in der Antarktis gedreht wurden. Wenn Kaiserpinguine an Land einen eher behäbigen Eindruck machen, unter Wasser erkennt man, dass sie Vögel sind. Palma liegt auf der Westseite der antarktischen Halbinsel.
Wie eine Station funktioniert und arbeitet, können Sie sich am Beispiel der deutschen Station Neumeier selbst erschließen.
Feiern wir eine Party? Oh ja, los! Ich lade Freunde ein. Und ich bereite etwas zum Essen und Trinken vor. Ich mache die Dekorationen. Und ich die Päckchen. Machen wir auch Masken? Und du bereitest die Spiele vor. Los, wir machen eine European Party. Willkommen zur European Party.
Now I make masks, hats and crowns. I make surprises and gifts. Invitation to my friends. This is how to make the concertina card invitation.
Een schaar.
Scissors.
Schere.
Your next client has arrived with her dog, Baron. You may wish to keep track of your own decisions and choices as you work through the case. Take time now to retrieve the veterinarian's notes located in the Practice Resource Manual. When you've finished studying the history, click on the forward arrow button.
Boy, the steroids have really kept his skin problem under control, haven't they?
They sure have, Patty, but I'm really worried about Baron not eating. I'm hoping the doctor can find out what's wrong.
Perform your physical examination by clicking on the anatomical areas you wish to investigate. To hear Baron's heart sounds, first click on the bell or diaphragm button, then move the stethoscope pointer over the left and right sides of the thorax until you find the ideal positions for listening. Absolutely right. Baron's murmur is a low-grade diastolic decrescendo murmur located at the left base. The problems identified during your initial history and physical exam are listed. Now choose the 3 problems on which you would like to focus your workup. When you've completed this task, click the forward arrow button.
So how do we get this problem list down to a manageable number? First, Baron's skin disease is inactive. The manometer system is connected to the patient via a 30-inch extension set.
With the remote control, you just move the cursor over the highlighted area and click the action button to select what you want to know more about. It's easy. "75 years building the future. Military, commercial, space. Aviation has shaped the 20th century, and McDonnell Douglas has shaped aviation.
If you are using this CDI disc for the first time, press any button now to learn. The Mark III is one of the tampers that is crucial to the success of CSXT's maintenance of way operations. First introduced in the late 1970s, Mark IIIs have greatly improved the speed, efficiency, and accuracy of surfacing, lining, and tamping track. You may remember that before tampers like the Mark III came online, it took teams many days to surface, line, and tamp just 1 mile of track. Today, experienced Mark III operators routinely surface, line, and tamp 1.5 miles a day. And typically, using the advanced systems built into the Mark III, they do all 3 jobs simultaneously. But why are these functions so important in running a railroad? The Mark III helps to maintain all types of track that trains run on: tangent or straight track, curved track, and switches. CSXT is especially concerned about its curved track. When curves are well surfaced and lined, CSXT's trains ride safely and smoothly ride at the allowable speeds. And the track itself will have a longer life, with less of a need for repair and maintenance. As you can see, understanding the basics of operating a Mark III helps to protect lives, freight, locomotives, track, and the bottom line. You can use this disc to become familiar with the maintenance routines, setup procedures, and operations of the Mark III. And of course, you'll learn about how to ensure that you're using the machine safely each step along the way. Before you start to surface and line a curve with the Mark III, you need to plot the curve. The process is called plotting because you sit in the operator's seat with a pencil, plotting information you receive from the digital counter on a piece of graph paper. Your foreman marks the curve at specific locations, called stations, before you start driving through it. To plot a curve, you drive the Mark III
In most Canada Dry markets, promotions are run on a local level, allowing each region to create programs that are tailored to their customers' specific interests or tied into local events. Many types of promotional programs are possible, from contests to couponing to giveaways. In all cases, however, these programs need to be consistent with Canada Dry's strategic positioning. All of these attributes should be considered when designing a Canada Dry promotional program. Because Canada Dry doesn't fall conveniently into any of the main flavor categories, the overall strategy for the brand is to build a unique product that stands on its own. While closer to lemon lime than any other flavor, the crisp taste, unique golden color, and lower sweetness give Canada Dry a highly defensible position as a refreshingly different soft drink. Unlike many soft drinks, Canada Dry is targeted primarily to young adults, mainstream carbonated soft drink users over the age of 18. Canada Dry supports this targeting with a strong adult appeal that emphasizes its clean, refreshing taste and open-minded, casual image. Canada Dry offers its buyers a thirst-quenching refreshment without the overt sweetness or too intense taste of other soft drinks. Both functionally and emotionally, Canada Dry makes good the adult promise. On the functional side, Canada Dry offers a different kind of refreshment, one that appeals to beverage drinkers over the age of 18 because it's less sweet and has a crisp, clean taste. Canada Dry's crisp, clean taste offers an emotional benefit, an alternative to an increasingly artificial world, an alternative that is as refreshing and invigorating as the great unspoiled outdoors. Blended together, these benefits form the keystone to meeting the brand's major objective: to establish Canada Dry as a refreshingly different soft drink, one that is not a mixer.
Wow! Have you seen the all-new 95 Tercel? It's a great new design that you, yes you, can customize to your own liking right here and now. You can change the colors, the wheels, and lots of other groovy things to make your Tercel the hottest car at the show. But you're working under a time constraint, so you've got to work fast. If you're not sure what to do, just touch help, and let's get ready to rumble! This is where I find out all about you. Now to do so, just answer the questions above using the keyboard. If you make a mistake, touch delete. Touch enter when you're done and help if you need to. Whatever you do, don't poke the eye! With the four-wheel independent suspension, you get full-time four-wheel drive. Talk about cargo space, look at this! Thanks for customizing your own Tercel. If you want more information, please see the product specialist on the show floor. See ya!
so much more than the eye can see, and everything you are meant to be. Ain't no doubt about it, you're the one. And daylight grows, another day comes, sun goes up and brings the dawn. We're living in peace and harmony. From the north to the south, east to west, doesn't matter how far, you're the best. Watch out, Mr. Freeway, here we go. And I'll choose you every time, 'cause you're always on my mind. People around the world, everywhere I go, say bravo. First sight, very first love, and you're the one I've been dreaming of. My heart starts to beat as I close the door. Turn that key and hear that roar, feeling like I never felt before. Man and machine, we come alive. And I'll choose you every time, 'cause you're always on my mind. And people around the world, everywhere I go, say bravo. Everybody wants to own you, yeah, yeah, yeah. Then they're gonna love and hold you again and again, 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 again. More than part to be, member of the family. All that they said will be, again and again, 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 again. I'll choose you every time, 'cause you're always on my mind. People around the world, everywhere I go, I'll choose you every time, 'cause you're always on my mind. People around the world, everywhere I go, everywhere I go, say bravo.
Come closer. Welcome to McDonnell Douglas Compact Disc Interactive. CDI is an exciting new technology that provides vast storage capability in an easily accessible format. With the remote control, you just move the cursor over the highlighted area and click the action button to select what you want to know more about. It's easy.
It all began in Jacksonville, Florida in 1946, officially known as the Navy Flight Exhibition Team. 4 Navy pilots, fresh from the war, dubbed themselves the Blue Angels, and a legend was born. This song is dedicated to all the men and women of the Blue Angels, past and present. For over 47 years, their uncompromising pursuit of excellence has typified all the best things about being an American. I salute them and their counterparts in today's Navy and Marine Corps, whose patriotism and dedication to duty are still so very moving to me.
Brakes now. Burners ready now.
The CDI light pen from Rise International is compatible with any television and all CDI players. The light pen is easy to use and easy to install. Just connect the video out from the CDI player into the light pen box. Then connect the video out from the light pen box to the television. The light pen, being a pointing device, connects into the mouse port of the CDI player. Since the baud rate of the input ports differ among various CDI models, the baud rate of the light pen interface can be switched to match it. People use pens differently. Some are left-handed, while others are right-handed. To allow for these differences, the light pen has a calibration button to adjust to each individual user. The cursor follows the light pen around the screen. To choose an item, just press the tip against the television screen. The light pen can navigate around the screen faster than any other pointing device. For programs utilizing an on-screen virtual keyboard or a Paint on Motion video application, the pen is ideal. The light pen gives users the same functionality as a touchscreen television at a fraction of the cost. In addition, the 2-button pen gives users access to pop-up menus and other functions of CDI applications which are accessed by the number 2 button. These would not be available to a touchscreen user. The CDI light pen from Rise International is available for both PAL and NTSC.